Good morning. Welcome to another episode of Lifestyles, where we explore America's finest city, San Diego. We're going out into the market to see all the cool stuff happening in the social scene, the sunsets, and also if you want to dream big and dive into San Diego's real estate market. We're starting off in Coronado today. Let's get the show started right now.
Here in one of the most iconic places in San Diego. I got invited out by Scott Aurich, associate broker for Pacific Sotheby's, to his hometown of Coronado to learn about all the history this island has to offer for San Diego. Scott, how are you today?
Great.
Good, and we have Joe here today. Scott, you always bring me to your wonderful hometown of Coronado, and I'm always excited about who you're gonna bring on camera. So who is this man?
This man is our local, he's our local historian. He's a freelance writer. He's lived here over 50 years, and since I love the beach so much, and I spend every day starting with a day off with a little paddle on the beach, I had a lot of questions about the beach that I wanted answered, so I thought it'd be a good idea to bring Joe along, because he probably knows more about our local beach than anybody.
Okay, well that's good, because I love Coronado. I will come here as many times a week as possible, but I have a lot of questions too.
Okay, if I don't know the answer, I'll just make it up.
Okay, so we may get some made up history right here.
I doubt it.
So let's talk about the Hotel Del. Love that place. We learned last time about the elevator that Thomas Edison built. But I always see these huge rocks in front, almost like what are those?
It's kind of a mess now. You have to understand that the Pacific Ocean is such a force, and even more so back when the Hotel Del was built. And in the early part of the 20th century, they tried to build a breakwater. So they brought in boulders, and they built a little curvy breakwater, and then they built a little dock on this other side that was like a wave attenuation pier. So the waters were so calm right in that little harbor, they called it the harborette. And you could rent boats, rowboats for $1 a day, and just row out very calmly and catch your fish and row back in. But the problem is a big storm came through a few years later and destroyed it.
When the early storms came through, they didn't have to do something to create the rocks along the seawall too, didn't they?
Yeah, about 1905, they called it a century storm. It was one of the biggest storms they'd ever recorded. And the waves broke all up against Ocean Boulevard, which is our boulevard along the ocean. And there's homes, big homes there. It took away all the dirt, all the road. It broke right up on the doorsteps of the homes. It was so frightening for the homeowners that a couple of them moved their homes, lifted them and moved them inland to get away from this, what they figured was going to be an annual occurrence. It was not, fortunately. But the next year, 1906, they went to great extremes. They went out to Morena Dam, the city did, and they blew huge boulders out of the mountain. They put them on a flat car, a train car, and they built a railhead down to Ocean Boulevard where it used to be. And they literally put these rocks there, and they built what is now the seawall along Ocean Boulevard.
That's pretty cool, huh?
Makes
and at the same time is when they put together the harborette.
Okay. That's so cool.
Joe was also interested in the Monte Carlo. He was a real historian, knew all the history of the Monte Carlo, which is a gambling ship. They used to operate out of Coronado. They were by the landing, and they'd take people out gambling and carrying on and stuff.
Wait. Isn't there a name for the ship though? What is it? The sin ship?
It's
the sin ship.
The local preachers called it a sin ship.
Sin ship.
And they prayed for its demise. And then when it finally did crash on the beach, every preacher in the land took credit for it.
Oh, God.
The sin ship to crash?
So,
but it crashed right out here, right outside this condo that we're sitting in.
Okay, so what is that now? I mean, I don't see a ship out there, so.
Well, at low tide, you'll see pieces of it. And depending upon what time of the year, the storms lick away the sand, you'll see more or less. But it's quite an attraction. It's part of our history. It was literally a gambling ship that anchored 3 miles out in Mexican waters, so they could do things that you couldn't do in here. They had illegal gambling and prostitution and alcohol. And they took little water taxis out there and
This was back when, in the 30s, or what
Yeah,
was
in the
it?
late 30s. So it washed ashore here New Year's Day, 1937.
So did it crash elsewhere or did it crash right on shore?
Right on the beach. It was another huge storm, and it broke its moorings, and it drifted helplessly in. And it's a cement ship anyway. It was 300 feet long.
Wow.
But they had laden it with more cement so it wouldn't rock so much, although I hear that didn't really help. People got seasick going out while they were there and coming back.
Oh my God.
But it was quite the attraction, and it was a little bit on the wild side, and it appealed to people coming out of the Depression. You know.
You posted a picture of it a few years back, and it kind of went viral, and the city kind of got a little more attention as a result of it.
I climbed up on top of one of these towers, and I got a great shot of the shipwreck. It was so exposed, you could see nearly the whole ship, the outline. And
That's
I hadn't
crazy.
seen that in 50 years I've been here. It went on the cover of the local newspaper, and it went viral.
I had another question, Joe. It's not so long a history because it wasn't here when I got here in '87, but just out in front of the Ocean Boulevard, in front of the Spreckles Beach House, and Spreckles Beach House is lined up kind of right behind it, I've flown over and seen the berms that are spell out the word Coronado there. And how did that all come to pass?
You know, it's an interesting story. The fellow that was working for the city in charge of pulling kelp off the beach. We have a beautiful beach. Not by accident, but because we go to great pains to keep it clean.
Let me interject. The #1 beach, according to Dr. Beach. he rated it #1 in a few years ago, and now it's rated in the top 10 too. The ratings just came out.
my
So
gosh.
#1 beach in the United States, or one of the top beaches in the United States. Go on.
And part of the reason is this guy and his bulldozer goes out there and he pulls the kelp up and he lifts it and he carries it into a deeper part of the beach and usually digs a hole and buries it. Well, about 10 or 15 years ago, he decided to get a little artsy with it, so he began to form shapes. And then he thought, I could form letters, so he formed the word Coronado.
Wow.
And then he planted ice plant on top of it to give it a little contrast from the air. Well, the mayor, nobody knew he did this. And a pilot called the mayor and said, hey, I like what you did. I flew over, it looks great. And the mayor kind of freaked out. And I think the guy was going to be in trouble, but before long, people realized it was a really neat thing. And it's become one of the great icons of Coronado all around the world. The Hotel Del, the bridge, and the word Coronado in the sand. You know.
Okay, well, Scott, I fall more and more in love with Coronado each time, and I feel like I'm being exposed to something new. One of the places that you brought me today are these wonderful high-rises right on the beach. Where are we?
We're at the Coronado Shores. Coronado Shores Development. It's a project was built back in the 70s. There's 10 buildings here, along with 4 pools and clubhouses on the beach and tennis courts, and each of the buildings has its own concierge service. It's a one-of-one kind of development for Southern California, or maybe all California. And on top of that, we're sitting in what is the premier unit in the entire development out of 1,500. It's the biggest, it's the most remodeled, nicest, freshest, updated. It's 3,250 square feet.
That's huge.
It's huge. It's offered for $6,950,000, and it's a one-of-one opportunity for somebody.
Okay, let's talk about bedrooms, bathrooms, because for $6 million, I mean, the view's worth it, but let's talk about the inside of the house.
It's inside. The kitchens have all been done. The cabinetry has all been done by a guy who came over from Arizona to do it. It took 2 years to do the remodel on this project. It's 3 bedrooms, a master suite that's knocks your socks off, a big master bath, walk-in closets. It's got 2 other bedrooms and a den. And it's a big, great living room. The porch had been originally cut off there, and they expanded it out to enclose the porch into the unit. But now it's like the whole living room where we're sitting, living room, dining room, kitchen's all part of the porch.
I think it's amazing, this outdoor-indoor living feel. I mean, we're on the couch in the living room right now, and I feel like I'm sunbathing out on the beach.
Well, you can hear the sand, the sound of the sand, the waves on the beach. You can hear the smells or feel the smell. It's just a one-of-one kind of experience.
Well, I feel like my brain's going to explode with all the knowledge, Joe, that you have shared with us today about Coronado. So thank you so much for always keeping us educated. And Scott, you know, this home, I think I could live here.
Perfect.
It's amazing.
Perfect.
Thank you so much for having us out today.
Great.
Each time Scott Aurich brings me out to his hometown of Coronado, I am wowed by the amazing things that he has to show me. Thank you so much, Joe, for sharing all of your historical knowledge about this wonderful island that we get to call home.
As a real estate professional, there are only so many hours of the day, which means efficiency is more than a buzzword. It's a daily necessity. 2 tools from First American Title can help you keep on top of your transactions, either at your desktop or on the go. My First Am puts comprehensive property data at your fingertips, where you can review recorded documents, past transactions, or locate comparable sales quickly and easily. Cost First can also ensure you have 24/7 access to closing costs data, allowing you to generate net sheets, calculate fees, update documents, or email, print, or save your reports along with TRID calculation and consummation date timeframes. Each sale includes a number of stages to manage, each with the possibility to delay a closing or derail it altogether. Let Cost First and My First Am keep your transactions on track. Contact your local First American representative to get started today.
From Coronado up to Solana Beach, we're going to visit with Megan Tower, our co-host, and Kip Boatcher to check out some art. Let's go see what they have to say about that part of San Diego.
Hi, I'm Megan Tower. Today we are in Solana Beach at Aaron Chang's Ocean Art Gallery with internationally acclaimed artist and the owner himself, Aaron Chang. Joining us is Kip Boatcher, CEO of Boatcher & Associates, recognized as one of the nation's top real estate professionals by the Wall Street Journal. We are so excited to show you and hear about some of the amazing photography that Aaron has. So let's meet the guys and check it out. Thanks guys so much for joining us today. Kip, tell us why you brought us to this amazing location.
Well, the reason why I brought us here is, there's two things that really capture my heart here in North County, San Diego. It's the beaches and then the oceans. And I thought, who better to showcase that than Aaron Chang, who is world-renowned surf photographer, and he's got this incredible gallery here in Solana Beach. And so I thought, what a great opportunity to showcase what Aaron does and the lifestyle that he really embodies here in San Diego.
Definitely. I know that I am in awe of your work, Aaron. I'm a surfer girl at heart when I am not dressed up like this. So this is just absolutely right up my alley. Why did you decide to open up your gallery here in Solana Beach?
I chose Solana Beach because this seemed like the perfect place to put a gallery, especially one that features ocean art. We're across the street from the beach. I surf around here all the time. It's really great to drive to work down the 101. I couldn't have chose a better place.
So is this your only location?
No, we actually have quite a few locations.
Okay.
I have another gallery downtown at the headquarters, which is near Seaport Village. We're showing at the Hilton Bayfront as well. And in North County, we're also at Cape Ray. We have a big presence there, and we're featured at the Shorebreak Hotel in Huntington Beach. So we're getting out there.
Geez, a bunch of locations. Now, do you have a favorite piece?
Well, I describe this art as my children.
Okay.
On a different day, one piece rises to the occasion. But it's really difficult because I've shot millions and millions of photos.
Right.
And there are so many unique moments that feature different feelings and different moods and bring back different ideas. So I don't have a favorite, no.
Is there a most popular piece among your customers?
Well, we do have three standouts. We have one called Water Matrix that is our fastest selling piece to date. A piece called Serenity, which is shot in Encinitas, and Black Pearls, which is our best seller, also from Carlsbad.
Wow, amazing. So Kip, I would imagine that when you're showing homes, having Aaron's work inside would be very alluring. Have you ever used his work?
We have. We've had many properties, and what's great about Aaron's work is that regardless of the architectural style, the artwork stands on its own, and it's a conversation piece.
Sure.
And what's amazing to me about what Aaron has captured in everything that he does is this serenity and this segment of time that when you have a connection with the ocean,
Right.
you can see that in what you do, and it's
Well,
truly
that's a
amazing.
compliment. Thank you.
Definitely. I also noticed a little element of danger when I'm looking at your pieces. I saw one where it almost looks like a lion is coming at you, and an image of pretty much the heaviest wave in Tahiti. How in the world did you capture those images?
Well, on the danger element, there's a lot of that, and that's what really attracted me to photography in the ocean. When I moved to Hawaii at 17, I was facing some of the most challenging oceans in the world, and swimming around with a camera in 20-foot surf is fun beyond anything.
Sounds a little scary to me personally. Now, is there a way to purchase your art online, or do people physically have to come into the gallery to?
We have a really robust website. I'm very happy with it. My wife's been working to bring it to a very high level, so you can purchase the art online. We also have a new segment on the website where you can take a photo of your house, put it in the website, and drag the picture on top of it to see what it's going to look like in your home.
That is so cool.
I would like to encourage you, though, there is nothing like seeing the art in person, because while the web looks pretty darn good and you can get an idea, it's the subtlety of color that really sets this art apart.
Right.
And when you see it in the gallery in person, you can really get a sense of the full gamma and spectrum of the color.
So now, Kip, you just launched a new website, right?
I did launch a new website, and but let's not forget Aaron's website. For anybody that wants to come and check out his website and locations of his galleries, they can go to aaronchang.com. And for Solana Beach, one of the things that I did was, you see a lot of different websites showcasing properties for sale. You get Zillow and Trulia and Realtor.com, and they show you what's going on, but there's not a website out there that really kind of allows you to track what values are doing. Not only currently, but what have they done historically? And so I've just launched a new site called SolanaBeachValues.com that it provides all of that information. So it's a great value resource for anybody that's living in the Solana Beach market. I kind of see, where the market's been, where is it going, and so they can make a decision of, is this the right time to sell? Is it the right time to hold on? Or is it the right time to buy? And so it's a really unique opportunity, and it's really consumer-centric, and so we're pretty happy about it.
Yeah, so you're giving value back to the community as opposed to just kind of putting the listings up on the site.
Yeah, what we try to do is they can see all of the properties that are available and what has recently sold, but they can track the data, and there's no website out there that allows them to, without them doing a lot of the work, kind of say, okay, what's going on in Solana Beach? And it's just specific for this community. And we have other communities that we do it for as well, but it shows all the trend lines for single family homes, for condos, what type of properties are selling. 1 bedrooms, 2 bedrooms, 3 bedrooms. It kind of gives you all of the data, and I'm a big data guy. So anybody that really wants to know what's going on in the real estate market and potentially what the value of their home is, this is a great site to go to.
Wow, great. Big undertaking.
Yeah, absolutely.
So now both of you have received wonderful accolades. Tell me, what is the secret to your success, Aaron? I
think passion. I love what I do. I love being behind a camera. And I love looking at beautiful things. And it's amazing, but if you train yourself to see beauty, it's everywhere.
Right, definitely. Having that appreciation for even the smallest things. Mm-hmm. Wonderful. How about you, Kip?
Well, you stole my answer. I really think it is passion. And I think, for me, I really love real estate, and I love helping people kind of find their dream home.
Right.
Not just, a home to live in, but really what's important to them, and finding out kind of what desires do they have, and can we go find that property, whether it's on the market right now, or maybe it's not on the market. Yep. And so we're always in this discovery phase and really trying to help our clients. And I think what's great about what Aaron does and all of his amazing artwork is that it really makes you kind of stop and appreciate the beauty and the passion that he's put into all of it. And so really just, I'm happy to meet you and to be a part of showcasing the gallery. And
thank you very much.
It's important to me.
Well, thank you guys so much for spending some time out here with me today. I'm really thankful to have been able to share in your wonderful masterpieces. Thank you again, Kip.
Absolutely, thank you. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
It's a pleasure.
Thanks, Megan.
You're welcome. Thank you. Thanks so much to Kip Boatcher for bringing us here today to Aaron Chang's Ocean Art Gallery in Solana Beach. I hope you enjoyed the art as much as I did.
We have a winner! Johnny, you won! You won!
Grandma?
There are certain times in life when you need a neutral third party to call the shots.
I wasn't ready. I know, but I wasn't ready. You hear me?
Keep it fair. Choose Oakwood Escrow.
from Solana Beach down to America's finest city, the Gas Lamp District. So much happening in downtown San Diego. We're going to visit with Molly Odell and Chad Dannecker to see what's happening at our new project in San Diego, the Savina. Let's go check it out.
Hey everybody, Molly Odell here. There's one common phrase we're all used to hearing in real estate, the lack of inventory. That's why I love getting the inside scoop from people like Chad Dannecker, your downtown real estate expert, about new builds happening in the area. I'm so excited to speak with Jason Koverchuk, the sales director for Savina, to find out all the great amenities that this complex is going to offer. Chad, how are you?
Doing well, how are you?
Good, so Chad, you are our downtown expert. What is going on downtown in Little Italy?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, downtown as always is super hot right now, rolling into the summer months. So it's beautiful. Everybody's showing up from Arizona. We've got lots of vacations going on, a lot of hotels going up, a lot of apartments going up, and some new luxury high-rises going up as well. The culinary scene in Little Italy you mentioned is outstanding. The whole area there is just amazing.
Okay, let's talk about food because that's one of my favorite things in the whole entire wide world. What are some of the best restaurants in Little Italy right now?
Yeah, the Little Italy culinary scene is amazing. I think if you're gonna go to a classic Italian, I like Buon Appetito. If you're looking for seafood, you've got Ironside, which is fantastic.
Love that place. Their cocktails there are amazing.
Yeah, great spot for sure. And then to switch things up, I like Ben Coto's really nice. And then if you're a big fan of pizza, Isola is amazing. It's one of my favorite pizzas in San Diego.
So let's talk about the market. Obviously, there's a lot of things hot in this area, but what's happening in the real estate market?
So same story as always, inventory's tight, new listings come on, they go off right away. In downtown, we hover about 190 to 220 residences per month for sale on the market.
Wow.
And we sell about 70 per market.
Okay.
So you think about that, it's about a 3-month supply of homes. 6 months would be a balanced market, so it's really a seller's market right now. So if you're a buyer, there's opportunities, but it's tough, and you really just got to get in on them quick and make sure that you're with a good agent that's got his hand on the pulse, so to speak.
I like it. So with the lack of inventory, we are seeing that new builds, we're in need for them. And there's not too many of them, as we know. So where did you bring us today?
So today we're at Savina by Bosa, which is an amazing new tower right on the south edge of Little Italy, just south of Ash Street on Kettner. And yeah, I'm really excited. I mean, one of the big asks we get all the time is people love Little Italy and they want to move there and they're looking for homes in Little Italy. At any given time in the last 12 months, there's been as little as 7 homes to as many as 20 homes on the market in Little Italy.
Holy cow, well I know we're gonna speak with Jason, so let's head over there and let's speak with Jason, the sales director
Yes.
for Savina, and let's figure out what's going on.
Perfect, sounds great.
All right, so Jason Koverchuk, you are the sales director for Savina?
Yes, I am.
Well, thank you so much for having us in your showroom today.
Thanks for being here.
And of course, Chad, thanks for inviting us out, because I wouldn't be here otherwise. So let's talk about, we're in a showroom because the building isn't actually done yet, right?
That's correct. Yeah, we started construction almost a year ago, so it's coming along nicely, but this is where we sell the dream.
So we are working on floor 2 to 3 right now, right? Or how high are we going?
36 stories
Oh my
when
gosh.
it's all finished. Yeah, it's a good one. It's a beautiful building too. We are really excited about the architecture.
I love it. So I have been looking at the model behind us right now, and I've been seeing everything going on. What are some of the features that this complex is going to offer?
Well, outside of its amazing location, it's all about the amenities. There's over 24,000 square feet.
Oh my God.
It's like a resort.
Yeah.
There's a beautiful pool, cabanas, even a fire pit.
Wow.
And a great social lounge with billiards. It has a chef par kitchen and an entertaining veranda. And the fitness center is awesome.
Residents only for these features.
Correct. Yeah.
So pet friendly?
There is a pet retreat.
Wow.
It's located on the 5th level. So it's a great space that if you wake up in the middle of the night, it just makes it easy. You don't have to go down to the dog park. You can just stay right there or stay right at Savina.
So tell me about the style of the homes themselves. The features sound amazing, but of course I'm not sleeping by the poolside most times. So let's talk about the actual apartments themselves.
Yeah, we really wanted Savina to be approachable. So we've made a great collection of 2-bedroom and 2-bedroom and den homes. On average, you're around 1,300 to 1,400 square feet. There's also a small collection of 1-bedroom and 3 bedrooms. But the majority are a great layout, very, very open concept, which is different from some of the architecture from the past, and contemporary. Really, really fun. You get some great features in the home, the quartz countertops, even the pull-less drawers, really, really clean lines, and 2 different color palettes to choose from. So our buyers get to choose which one they like.
I love it. I think that's great. So if somebody is looking, I mean, everybody watching this is probably drooling over this place. So if they want to move in, what's your first step?
Well, timing is great. So the first step is to book an appointment here at the gallery. We have great visuals here. The building doesn't exist, so it's not like Chad can't take you in to walk into the home, but if you come here to the gallery, you can see all the different floor plans. We have a model home, so you get a really good sense of what living at Savina would feel like, and just all the details. And plus the timing right now, because Savina won't be completed until early 2019, the nice thing is you can select a home today, choose your color schemes. There's even a couple of upgrade options, and you don't have to make any payments or anything until it's complete.
Oh, wow.
And there's 285 homes within the building, so there's some great options. But the sooner you get in, the better selection you're gonna have.
Well, Chad and Jason, thank you so much for having me in downtown today and telling us everything about Savina. I'm so excited to see this building be built.
Thanks for being here. Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Thank you so much, Jason Koverchuk, the sales director over here at Savina, for letting us know all the amazing amenities that this downtown high-rise is going to offer Little Italy. And of course, thank you so much, Chad Dannecker, for always giving me the inside scoop on downtown San Diego.
As a real estate professional, there are only so many hours of the day, which means efficiency is more than a buzzword. It's a daily necessity. Two tools from First American Title can help you keep on top of your transactions, either at your desktop or on the go. My First Am puts comprehensive property data at your fingertips, where you can review recorded documents, past transactions, or locate comparable sales quickly and easily. Cost First can also ensure you have 24/7 access to closing costs data, allowing you to generate net sheets, calculate fees, update documents, or email, print, or save your reports, along with TRID calculation and consummation date timeframes. Each sale includes a number of stages to manage, each with the possibility to delay a closing or derail it altogether. Let Cost First and My First Am keep your transactions on track. Contact your local First American representative to get started today.
Hope you enjoyed Lifestyles, a show celebrating America's finest city. If you'd like to follow our show, if you'd like to engage with us on social media, please do. We'd love to hear from you. Just visit us online, find our links there. And of course, don't forget to check us out again next week. Cheers to your lifestyle here in San Diego, California.